Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to present here today. I'm Mackenzie Andrews, co-founder and chief commercial officer of Nanodropper. So for those of you meeting us for the first time, Nanodropper is a commercial stage medical device company offering high-value solutions to adherence barriers in eye disease management. We're named after our flagship product, the Nanodropper adapter, a first-in-class microvolume delivery technology that's available for clinics and patients today. So you may have noticed a fair amount of recent buzz around this idea of microvolume delivery. And that's due to promises of equal efficacy with superior safety and side effect profiles. And it's true, we have decades of historical data supporting the benefits of microvolume delivery, but we didn't start to see innovation in this space until recently. So now, in order to facilitate conversations, innovation, and clinical decision-making with respect to microvolume technologies, we need to standardize the language that we use to describe the physiology and anatomy of the eye as it pertains to topical drug delivery. So in the first part of this talk, I want to take the opportunity to present an updated lexicon inspired by established language used in pulmonology to help kind of clarify some of these conversations and what we mean by the eye capacity and tear fill. So starting with the largest volume, the total tear capacity. This is the maximum amount of liquid that the eye can contain prior to overflow. We can measure this and calculate it to be about 30 microliters. Within the TTC is the physiologic tear volume. So this is just the normal tear film layer that coats our eyes at rest, and this is typically about 6 microliters. So that leaves only about 24 microliters of additional space for liquid to enter the eye. And we call this the reserve tear volume. However, the problem with maxing out the RTV is that this results in reflexes like blinking, tearing, and drainage. And in the context of topical drug delivery, this equates to medication dilution and more rapid clearance from the eye. And so within the RTV, we have what we call the functional reserve tear volume, or FRTV. And this is the fraction of the total tear capacity that can hold topical ophthalmic medications to maximize residence time and bioavailability while minimizing both local toxicity and systemic absorption. Using what we know about reflex tearing, we can calculate the FRTV to be about 10 microliters. However, that's in direct contrast with current eye drops, which are typically closer to 50 microliters. But what are the actual implications of these oversized drops for our patients? Well, as we know, medications, whether it's for glaucoma, dry eye, even your in-office drops, can get pretty pricey, with many bottles costing hundreds of dollars now. Additionally, 25% of patients run out of their drops early or before insurance will cover their next refill. And many patients have high discontinuation rates due to poor tolerability. So in essence, despite having many vision-saving options available for our patients, these oversized drops are contributing to poor adherence and ultimately poor outcomes. But this is why we developed Nanodropper, the first and only microvolume delivery technology that's compatible with current bottles that addresses not only financial barriers to care, but also tolerability concerns. In fact, we reduced the oversized drops down to about 10.2 microliters for aqueous solutions to perfectly match the functional reserve tear volume. With these smaller drops, we're able to offer all of the health benefits of microvolume delivery while allowing every single bottle of drops to last 3, even 4 times as long. With collaborators at University of Colorado, we demonstrated Nanodropper's ability to reduce droplet volume across all formulation types, including solutions, suspensions, and emulsions. And collaborators at UCSF demonstrated non-inferiority of Nanodropper-mediated microdrops for dilation of pediatric eyes. This study was published in Ophthalmology last year, and we have since replicated in adult eyes as well. Most recently, we concluded a study looking at the IOP lowering effect of timolol administered by regular drops in gray and Nanodropper drops in blue. As you can see, over the 8-hour time window observed, we saw an equal IOP reduction by patients who were administered both regular drops as nanodropper drops. Additionally, we measured heart rate in both groups, and patients administered timolol with nanodropper experienced less of a drop in heart rate, suggesting less systemic absorption of the medication. And it is because of these results that nanodropper is rapidly becoming the new standard of care in the US. Since our product launch in June of 2020, we've been adopted by over 1,500 clinics across all 50 states, including institutions like Mayo Clinic, Seattle Children's, Johns Hopkins, Bascom-Palmer, as well as the Department of Defense and the VA. And your clinic can join this network as well and reap all of the benefits of microvolume delivery, including reduction in waste, cost savings, better tolerability, better adherence, and ultimately better outcomes by utilizing nanodropper for in-office diagnostic drops, as well as dispensing to your patients for their home medications. And with that, I invite you to join us on our mission to reduce cost, increase access, and promote eye health, one drop at a time. Thank you so much.